What's going on, guys, girls? Rob with you here. Um, Midway through the Sunday games already. I'll update you on those in a minute. Did get a text from someone, actually, email from someone said they would like to see the '83 Dolphins play the '83 Redskins. So, 12-4 Dolphins, 14-2 Washington. I will play that game one day this week. I will do that for you. Let's go through some NFL finals. Thursday, obviously, the Commanders win 12-7. 12-7, and now the Commanders and the Bears both 2-4. All right. Early games today. Steelers 20, Buccaneers 18. Bucks fall to 3-3. Steelers break a 4-game losing streak. They beat that Buccaneers today 20-18. Did not allow a touchdown. Bengals and Saints. Bengals 30, Saints 26. Saints um, had a bit of an issue with one of the one out of bounds play late in the game. About 2 minutes left to go. Did not go their way. The Bengals win this ball game 30-26. They are tied for first place with 3-3 is where they're at right now. Jags and Colts. Colts win this ball game 34-27, and they've got a record of 3-2-1 now with that tie early on in the season. Patriots and the Browns. Patriots 38, Browns 15. The Browns, as bad as they're playing, they're only one game out of first place. You know, the Browns and Steelers 2-4, Bengals and Ravens 3-3. So no team is running away with this. This is exactly what Deshaun Watson wants to see. At least a chance for him to come back at the end of the year. We'll see if they can do it. Jets today put it to the Packers 27-10. They sack Aaron Rodgers 5 times today and just have no clue as to what they're doing offensively. They just really, they're as lost as Washington. And now this week coming up, they will get to go to Washington to play the Commanders. Ravens and the Giants. The Giants win this ball game 24-20. Giants now 5-1. They're playing as good as anybody in the league, along with their countermates across down the street, the Jets. They're both playing really well, but the Giants now 5-1 with that 24-20 win. The Vikings 24, Dolphins 16. How about the Vikings 5-1 and right now a 2-game lead on Green Bay? Now they still got to play Green Bay. There's no doubt about that. But still, the Vikings early on this season, defensively they're playing great, and offensively they look like they've got the cogs moving. They're playing pretty well. The Falcons, Marcus Mariota, hadn't heard from him in a couple of years. 28 and the 49ers 14. The 49ers had no idea what they were doing today. The offense did not look like they were clicking, and the defense didn't play very particularly well either. And Mariota and company put it to them 28-14. Some of the late games today, it's only 3 late games. The Panthers at the Rams. They got the Cardinals at the Seahawks, and we got the Bills against the Chiefs. And it looks like the Bills are not playing like their normal selves. Rams 7, Panthers 3. Yeah, what's up, Bob? The Panthers really should not be in this game at all. If everything goes according to the way we know both teams could play, there's no way in the world traveling out west without a real good quarterback, and their defense has just been in a shambles the last few weeks. This is a game that the Rams should run away with and not look back. It should be a 20-point game, but, should be, could be, would be, Cardinals and Seahawks. Last I'd looked, I want to say it was tied at 3. I think it was. And then the Chiefs, I think, just put one in I think they just scored. I think they just scored. We got to check there. We'll have to check that. I like the mustache. Yeah, I just got rid of this. So we're doing the um, Spencer Strider look for a while. Buffalo's actually up 3-0. Okay, Buffalo is up 3-0 in that ball game. Yeah, so I'm going the Spencer Strider route for a few days. We'll see what happens with that. Um, yeah, next week's games I already got them up. Got a lot of games. Um, Lots of field goals today. Yeah, it was lots of field goals. Tennessee Martin against Tennessee. That would only be the biggest upset in college football history. It would be right there with Appalachian State and Michigan if it um, if it happens. I don't know if it will or not. We'll see. Syracuse Clemson. Um, Clemson 14 early 14-point favorite in this game. That's going to be interesting to see if that point total goes down a little bit as the week goes on. Iowa possessing the third best defense in the Big Ten. It's not. It's not. It's not messing with Vegas. Ohio State is a 28.5-point favorite against Iowa this upcoming week. Kansas at Baylor. Baylor's still a 9.5-point favorite. And we got Cincinnati at SMU. Cincinnati a 3 and a hook this week. Boston College at Wake Forest. Wake Forest a 20.5-point favorite. Marshall at JMU. JMU falls out of the top 25. Looks like they're going to fall out of the top 35, in fact. But JMU is 11.5-point favorites at home against Marshall. That's going to be one you have to stay tuned for. I'm not sure that they'll stay that high. We'll see if it goes down a little bit. How about this one? Texas, 2.5-point favorites going to visit the Oklahoma State Cowboys. That could go down a little bit too. I think that could be an even game or pick'em game before the week gets going good. Ole Miss, a 2-point favorite at LSU. We'll see what happens there. UCLA playing Oregon next week. Oregon, 5.5-point favorites. Oregon was off this week, I think. So UCLA, we'll see what they're all about. Mississippi State traveling to Alabama. Alabama, 21 and a hook favorite. They're going to be looking to take out all their frustrations on Mississippi State this upcoming week. Minnesota's heading to Penn State, Happy Valley. Penn State, a 5-point favorite in that ball game. Kansas State heading to TCU. TCU is a 5 and a hook favorite here in this game. Should be a good game. BYU heading to Liberty, heading to Lynchburg, Virginia. BYU, 6 and a hook favorite coming over there next week. Texas A&M, a 4-point favorite heading to South Carolina. Washington, the Huskies, a 8-point favorite heading to California. Purdue, they're going to Wisconsin. Wisconsin is a 2-point favorite. That should be a Jim Dandy of a ball game. And finally, West Virginia going to Texas Tech. Texas Tech, a 4 and a hook favorite. I haven't got all the totals to some of these games yet, but it should be pretty good. If you'd like to come on with me right now, I'm here flying solo. So if you'd like to come on and help me on the channel, shoot your up Carolina up to 22. No, NC State down to 23. Tulane is 25. Tell us about where Penn State is, Tim. I'm going to say Penn State's 15th, but it could be 14th. Penn State. That's one that could really be moved around a lot. But I think 15th. I think 15th is where Penn State should be. But they may not have been close 16th. Okay. I don't have a problem with that. I didn't think they should stay in the top 15. How about Alabama? My Alabama pick of the week was 8th. You said 11th. And Keith said 6th. I think they had to drop more than 6th. But we'll see. We'll see where I'm going to say Alabama's 8th, though. 7th or 8th anyway, but I'll say 8th. Because there's so many teams clawing to get up top up there, and there's still a lot of undefeateds left. Keith's our winner. Oh, there's 6 this week. Oh, okay. So he's right on that one. Yeah, a little higher than I thought they would have been. Nance, if you'd like to come on with us, let me know. Let me send the invites out now. I'm going to just send invites to people that are here so far. So we'll do that. And so I'll send one to Mike. I'll send one to Tim. Keith might be around too. I don't know. Let's see what's happening in the world. You had to be impressed by Saquon Barkley today. If you watched that game at all, it was nuts. It was nuts. But they definitely he could have walked in, strided in for a score. He fell down at the 1 yard line. They fell on the ball twice. Game was over. I was impressed. I really was. If you're not a Saquon Barkley fan, I'm telling you, you would be after that. You really would. That was just, we'll send one to Harris, we'll send one to Keith, send one to Mike. We'll send one to Matt Sharver. We'll send one to Bob Bryant. And we'll send one to Travis just in case Trav is out there. Who else? We'll send one to Dwayne if he's out there. We'll send one. Yeah, we'll send it to all these guys. And let's see who else may want to come on here. Yep. So Nance, if you'd like to, next level Nance, if you'd like to come on, let me know. You certainly can come on, and it'll be a lot of fun. We want new people participating. Over the time we've had Robert Bryant. Here comes Tim right now. We've had Bob Bryant come on with us. We've had what's going on, Tim?
I can give you the top 25 if you'd like.
All right, shoot us the top 25. Georgia number 1.
Yep.
Ohio State number 2.
Correct.
Michigan number 3.
No, Tennessee number 3.
Wow.
Michigan number 4.
Tennessee jumped them then. Wow, how about that?
Yeah, that guy.
What's going on, Bob? Number 5 is probably going to have to be. Wow, it couldn't be UCLA. No, let's see. Oh.
They actually dropped a spot with winning.
Not Ole Miss.
Clemson dropped a spot with the late game collapse, almost collapse.
And then Alabama does get ahead of Ole Miss.
Right. They jumped 2 spots to 7.
Wow.
And then
go for it.
All right. Then number 5 had a big win against Oklahoma State. Or number 8, had a big win against Oklahoma State.
Is that TCU?
Yep, jumped 5 spots. And then the next 2 spots are our big game in the Pac-12 this weekend.
UCLA and Oregon.
Yep, they're 9 and 10.
Okay.
And then you have the
USC maybe the 12th?
They are 12th.
Okay. Have we got to 11th yet?
No, but that's fine. You guessed them. We'll go with that.
11th. That's got to be a Big 12 team.
Yep.
It ain't Baylor.
No.
No, let's see. Who could it be? All right. Oklahoma State.
Yep.
Is it Oklahoma? Oklahoma
Yep.
State. Then USC.
Mm-hmm.
Then 13th. Probably back to SEC.
Nope.
No. 13th.
The cover machines known as Wake Forest.
Oh, I was going to say, let's go back to ACC then maybe.
Yep.
Yeah. And Syracuse got to be close.
They're right next to them at 14.
Oh, okay. And then 15th
is the team that had the big win last night in the Pac-12.
Utah.
Yes, they jumped 5 spots to 15th. And then Penn State is 16th. Kansas State jumps out of the also receiving votes to 17th. Actually, no, they stayed at 17th. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Illinois jumps 6 spots to 18th.
They're playing well. They're playing well.
They are. Kentucky jumps 3 spots to 19th.
They deserve it. They deserve. I've smacked them around enough myself on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need any more. And then 19th.
That's 19th. 20th is a team that was inactive. Well, they were they had a small win Saturday.
Cincinnati.
Big 12.
They won Kansas State.
They got they handed Oklahoma a big loss. Texas.
Texas is 20th.
And then Cincinnati remains 21.
All right.
And then we told UNC at 22, NC State at 23. Mississippi State dropped 8 spots
to 24.
And then Tulane jumps into that final spot at 25. They're 6-1.
I was going to ask you were they undefeated, but they are 6-1. So I'm gonna have to find a Tulane game this week too if they're playing because I've got once again I'll shoot the games out to you. I've got Tennessee Martin at Tennessee, and you saying Tennessee is number?
They are number 3.
3. All right. And then Syracuse and Clemson. Syracuse is
14th.
14th, and Clemson is 5th. All right. Ohio State is 2.
Yep, they're facing Iowa.
All right. Baylor. They're not it. Is Baylor in the top 25?
Baylor is not even receiving any votes.
How about Kansas? Is Kansas up there?
Kansas only got 12 votes.
All right. Cincinnati is, did you say 19th or 20th? 21st. Wake Forest is 14th.
13th.
13th. Marshall, JMU, neither one of them. Texas, you said, was 20th or 21st.
Texas is 20th.
And Oklahoma State is
11th.
11th, yeah. All right, that should be good. And Ole Miss is 7th? 8th?
Yes, 7th for Ole Miss.
7th, all right. And UCLA
is 9th.
9th, oh, wow. I didn't realize that's that high. Oregon, are they in the top 10?
They're 10th.
10th, okay. And then Mississippi State, you said they fell way back. 24th?
Yes.
24th. And you say Alabama 6th?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, great. I got an update. Carolina intercepted the ball and got a touchdown. They're leading 10-7.
Okay.
And the Chiefs are winning 7-3.
All right.
So,
gotcha.
Rob, Tulane does play this week.
Uh-huh.
They are playing 4-3 Memphis at home. Early line is Tulane -6.
So Memphis at
Tulane
-6
so far. So
we'll just go with that. We'll roll with that. Panthers 10, Rams 7, Seahawks 6, Cardinals 3, and Chiefs 7, Bills 3. You guys ever seen this many field goals in your life? It's crazy. It's a lot of field goals being scored. Right
yeah.
There. Well, Penn State, you said, was 16th.
Yes.
All right. So let's put them down to 16. K-State is
17th.
17th. TCU, are they up there?
They're number 8.
Yeah, that's right. They're undefeated.
Yes.
Wow. And let's see, BYU is not in the top 25.
No, they did not even receive votes.
No. Liberty didn't either this week, I'm sure.
No, Liberty got 2 votes.
Liberty still got 2. Okay.
Liberty got 2 votes. South Alabama, though, got 4 votes. I don't know how. I don't know South Alabama from the...
Right. Texas A&M? 23rd?
Come on. Are they out of the top 25?
Let's see if they got votes.
They didn't even get votes.
A&M's not even up there now.
No.
Wow. Okay.
Somebody asked about Utah. Where are they at?
Is Utah playing next week?
Let's see here. Utah is 15th, and they
are off next week, I think.
Yes.
Off.
Wait, hold on. Right, they are off.
Yeah, they don't play next week. Yeah. The Utes. What's up, Mike? Where's Utah in the new poll? Where is Utah now?
Utah is 15th.
15th, yeah. 15th.
And thankfully, this is from the AP site, so.
Mike put up there Washington State.
Let me see if they even got votes. Washington State did not even get votes.
No, I was wondering if that's who he thought they was playing next week.
Oh, what, Utah or?
Yeah, Utah.
No, they might play them in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Let me see who they're playing the week after.
So Utah didn't play last night either.
Yeah, Utah has Washington State in 2 weeks. A week from Saturday.
Yeah, and Utah didn't play this week either, did they? They got 2 weeks off.
No. Utah had USC.
Oh, that's right.
And I am also reading that NC State's quarterback is out for the season with a torn calf muscle.
Yep, that's what I'm hearing too. I'm hearing that I'm hearing it could be it for him. And that's a shame. That is a shame. Green Bay, after the game, Rodgers decides to throw something and actually hit a reporter with it by accident. So now he's going to be fined by the NFL, I'm understanding.
I wonder if the reporter is going to file charges like that guy for Devontae Adams.
No, because what
it was going on Sports Time Machine.
It's a beat writer for Green Bay, so he wants to keep his job. So that's a shame, but that's the way it works. And that's the thing. I hate watching the Golf Channel. Let's say the Golf Channel, for instance, and we see somebody like a Brandel Chamblee talking about the Live Golf. All right, who is paying Brandel Chamblee? The PGA Tour is paying them. So of course, you're not going to hear anything but but what they want to hear anyway, what they want. So it's crazy. The Rams 3rd and 12 on their 23. Panthers 10-7 winning right now. Seahawks are driving the football 2nd and 3 at the Arizona 15-yard line. How about Geno Smith? 9 of 12, 87 yards. And it's almost halftime, but still, he's not losing you the game, folks. He's not losing you the game. Kyler Murray in the first half so far, 9 of 14, 87 yards. No world beaters there. No, don't have to worry about it. But it's 2nd and 3 at the 15. Seahawks up 6-3 in that game. They're going to try to spread their wings and get a few more points before halftime. How about all these teams 2-4 and 3-3? I mean, it really makes these teams in the NFC. The Eagles, Cowboys, And the Vikings look really good right now. It really does. It makes those teams look really good.
Because that's what the NFL wants: a bunch of 9-8 and 10-7 teams.
Yep.
Yawn. No,
Yep.
and the Chiefs make a goal line stand.
They stopped them, huh? Yeah. Wow.
And Bill's offensive lineman down. Yippee. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
2 hours or an hour and a half until Guardians baseball.
And what is up? What is up with this Bills lineman that's playing 25 snaps a game? What is up with that garbage? The guy that came from the Rams.
Oh, not Whitworth. He's on
the defensive line guy. He came from the Rams.
Oh, Von Miller?
Yeah.
He's playing offensive line.
Oh, is he?
Hey, guys.
Well, he's playing. What's up, Keith? And he's only limited to 20-some snaps defensively a game. What is up with that garbage? It's nuts.
I don't know.
I
can see somebody's got the Rams game on because they're at half.
Yeah, Steelers resurrected their season with a win against Tampa. You're right. And I'm hearing that the kid that played at Pittsburgh, Pickett, suffered a concussion, and they held him. They were going to let him come back out in the fourth quarter, and they held him for the protocol type situation. Now he may be out next week. We'll see what happens in that situation, but totally crazy. Seahawks 6, Cardinals 3. Cardinals lose this week and go to 2-4. You got to think Cliff Kingsbury is in some serious trouble. I think he gets fired before the end of the season anyway, but we'll see what happens. Seahawks with Geno Smith have 9 seconds left to go in this first half, and they are driving 2nd and 14 at the Arizona 15, and they score a touchdown. Let's see. They were up 6. Were they already up 6-3? Yeah. Now they're up 9-3. They're up 9-3. Harris says, I got your email. I'm on the road. Got you, brother. Got you, brother. So if he comes on, if he decides he wants to come on again, making dinner, watching the game with Dad, go Buffalo. Travis, I'm not liking your chances today. I'm really not. I picked Buffalo along with you. I'm not liking them right now. I like the Chiefs better in this game. The Buffalo's making too many stupid mistakes. Did anybody see the backwards pass that Allen threw early in the game?
Right off the helmet.
Yeah.
That's something that's rookie stuff. That's rookie garbage. And this kid's within his 3rd year. Yeah, you can't be doing that. I just don't like their chances here. Panthers up 10-7. They're at half.
Is it an hour and 40 minutes to baseball, Tim?
Yep.
Yeah. And Carolina Panthers quarterback Walker. Let's see who he is.
He's the AAF guy.
Philip Walker.
Or PJ Walker is what they call him.
PJ Walker played at Temple. Yeah, he's 27 years old, but from Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Philip Walker out of Michigan State looks good for Seattle.
Kenneth Walker
Yeah,
the third.
or whatever.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker the third. You got it. Matt Stafford. While they're not playing well, 8 of 13, 70 yards, 1 touchdown, but 1 pick. And let's see, did Carolina run that back for a pick 6 even?
Yep, they did.
Yeah, it was a pick 6 right there. So, yeah, Stafford is not playing like last year. I said last year was just an epiphany or whatever you want to call it, or just a whirlwind type deal. I still don't think Stafford is a top 15 quarterback in the NFL, and it's showing it to us now. Yeah, and how about Lamar Jackson today, folks? The MVP. He's holding out for money. Why? All he did today is he fumbled the ball away when he had a chance to win the ball game. So yeah, he is run first, run second, and as long as it stays that way, that's not what you need in the NFL. The Cardinals right now, Kyler Murray, 8 of 10, 52 yards with 3 minutes left to go in a half. 52 yards passing for the Cardinals. That's
I got
showing
that
you
game
what the
at the
Seahawks.
half.
It's already at the half now. Yeah,
Yeah.
9-3. You're right. Geno Smith, 9 10 of 15, 91 yards. And, Murray has 87 yards. I'm sorry. 9 of
Cardinals are always
14.
flat first half.
Cardinals always play from behind.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up. And four field goals in this game. Yeah. I don't understand it all the way. And in fact, no. It's not 4 field goals in this game. Yeah, maybe it is. Let's see. Yeah, it's 4 field goals in this ball game. Do what?
I'm talking my dog.
I got you.
Who knew that fantasy MVPs would be kickers this year?
It looks like it. If you could get kickers stacked on your offensive team, you'd be fine this year because looks like you have a chance. Chiefs now have the ball, and let's see. They've got a little less than 5 minutes left to go now. Let's see
And they're about to punt, so.
Are they just about ready to punt already? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. How about the Colts? We buried them a couple weeks ago. Now they beat the Jags today. They're 3-2-1, and taking first place. They're playing pretty good. Dolphins down to their 4th quarterback. The number 3 quarterback got hurt today. He got hurt. Teddy Bridgewater. Yeah, he had to come in and replace the 3rd. And they're saying maybe a broken hand or something is what they think this kid's got. So that might be his season right there for him. How soon is Tua supposed to come back?
Next week.
Next week against the Steelers.
He is coming back. All right, he is coming back.
And that's
next
the
week.
Sunday night football game, I believe.
I think so. I think you're right. Yeah, Steelers and Dolphins. That should be good. That should be all right. Steelers, man, I tell you what, their defense today played excellent. They really did. They didn't let Brady out of their sights. They just some of the quarterbacks are aging in front of our eyes, and some of them are actually becoming really
TV down a little bit, Bob.
Huh? Yeah, Bob's TV. I think maybe. I think it's your TV just a little bit. Is Rodgers looking older to you guys?
I don't think he has a receiving crew.
Yeah, I think that's. I think
agree.
It's his
and I don't think Brady does either. And they're just looking like they're getting older and older in front of our eyes.
Was it Cobb? Is it Cobb? He got hurt.
Cobb was out. Yeah, Cobb was out.
He looked kind of sad going out the field, like it might be a lengthy thing.
Right. They're saying probably minimum 6 weeks. So we'll see.
There was one of the Jets players put a cheese head on his way off the field.
Man, oh man! What game does Al Michaels game this week?
That's the Saints game for.
Yeah, that's a Thursday night game. So it'll be the Saints and the Cardinals. And Al Michaels, he made some more comments a couple days ago, and so I don't know. We're gonna see how much longer he stays with them, I guess. But Steelers did resurrect their season winning today. They needed that win, big time. They really did. Giants if you didn't see Saquon Barkley play today, he's playing the game the way you're supposed to play it. They had a 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line. I mean, 2nd and 3 at the 5-yard line. He goes inside the 2-yard line, takes a knee, hands the ball to the referee. 1st and goal.
Oh, you're freezing up on us.
Yeah, am I still freezing up on us?
No, you're not. You were a minute ago.
Yeah. Saquon Barkley got inside the 2-yard line, took a knee, handed the ball to the ref. Miami had one more time. Miami, the
New York.
Baltimore Ravens had one out left.
Yeah.
No, the Baltimore Ravens is the team. Can you hear me? No.
You're freezing up a little bit.
Yeah, let's see what's
Your
happening.
picture's
here.
frozen.
All right.
But did they basically just take a knee from? Oh, he went out of the room. So Tim, what do you got on right now?
Chiefs and Bills.
Yeah. Is that what you're watching, Bob?
No, I'm watching the NASCAR at the moment.
Oh, okay.
They had a wreck earlier, and the drivers got out and started fighting each other right there on the track.
Oh, really? So
That's
is
probably
this
what
their
Dwayne's
playoffs
watching
still?
right now too.
Yeah, they're getting down to the final 8.
And how many do they eliminate each race?
I think it's a couple. I don't follow it that closely, but since the games are at halftime, I flipped it to that.
Yeah. Do you like the pitcher that the Guardians are choosing to play to start today? Up against
without having a day off, you kind of have to pick who's ever the freshest.
Yeah. But then they should have Bieber for the 5th game if they go there.
Maybe not. No, because he'd only be on 2 days rest.
Oh, I'm sorry. So then who would be the best guy they would have?
Let's see here. Maybe Savali. If he's not going to play, if he is, then Plesac. If he's on the roster.
So you think that would be kind of a bullpen game, or is that what you kind of expect tonight?
No, I expect.
Well, tonight everybody's going to be.
Everybody's available for the Yankees if they're down.
Who's leading that series?
Guardians 2-1.
Yeah.
Oh, they are leading 2-1. Okay.
Yeah, they made a comeback in the bottom of the 9th. Yankees going with Tyon. I thought it was Cole tonight.
Cole and Quantrill tonight.
Yeah.
And then
Would be Tyon.
Savali might go tomorrow night if needed. And then maybe Tyone goes tomorrow night, but very short leash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see Cleveland knock out the Yankees. I've seen too much of the Yankees lately.
Well, the thing is, though, is that maybe this is just the first year thing. You're going to tell me that only 1 out of the 4 teams that had a bye is only going to advance to the championship series?
I know.
Ooh.
The networks are not going to be happy with that.
Well, guess what?
Is it Fox that has the World Series again?
Well, Fox doesn't show a baseball. Like, the Fox network does not show a baseball game. They got forced to show a couple for the division series.
Yeah.
Like, they usually don't show a game until the World Series anyways.
Yeah.
So congratulations. You essentially are using the NFL to try to get viewers. Good luck with that.
So they would not have the Yankees if they lose, and they wouldn't have the Dodgers.
They wouldn't have the Yankees. They wouldn't have the Dodgers. They wouldn't have the Mets. They won't have the Cardinals.
Phillies
Yeah,
or Padres.
well, Philadelphia is now your best shot. They're the third biggest TV market. But the Phillies aren't exactly sexy to anyone now. I mean, what for Harper and Schwarber and
Yeah, anybody west of Ohio is probably not that interested in the Phillies, and even a lot of Ohio probably isn't.
No, even people down in Cincinnati are probably rooting for the Guardians now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's diehard. Then again, Central and Southern Ohio, it's pretty much who you grew up with. If you grew up in Northern Ohio and moved down there, you're a Guardians fan. If you grew up in Columbus or in Cincinnati, it's probably a coin flip depending on when you were born. If you were born in the 60s and 70s, you're probably a Reds fan.
Yeah. Well, that's like me. I was born in Baltimore, and I live in North Carolina, but I still root for Baltimore. Because I've been rooting for them since they came to Baltimore.
And that would have been in
54.
54, okay. Yes, I know RGL's doing 61, and they got past the Yankees in his division series.
I've seen that, yeah.
Because the Orioles actually played the Yankees tough in 61. They were 9-9. They were only 500 against them. So, if you can only imagine what would have happened if they'd had expanded playoffs in 61. But then again, with travel and all that, probably wouldn't be a thing in 61. So,
did Cleveland happen to do very well against their own division this year?
Well, they were like 10-9 against the Whites. No, they were 11-8 against the White Sox.
Okay.
If they went 10-9 against the Twins, that would have been a shock. They went 10-9 against the Tigers. I know that. Tigers played them tough. And then maybe they were 11-8 against the, Kansas City. Maybe a little bit better. So I don't know what division they beat up on. That's the problem.
I wonder how strong Kansas City's farm system is right now. Are they a team that could be, interesting in a couple years?
Well, the problem that KC has is all their good pitching is young. Like Brady Singer could be their ace. But the other issue is that they don't have anybody. Well, I mean, Salvador Perez is aging, and so he's the only power hitter. Now, they did have a couple kids that came up that did pretty well late in the season, but let's see what happens after a full season.
Yeah, they had the number one prospect, didn't they? That came up early in the year, I want to say.
Yeah. Then again, I have to. Let me pull up the Royals. Let's see here. Roster.
Royals fired Dayton Moore. Shock there.
Yeah, no, they announced that before the season ended. So let me see here. Melendez.
Bobby Witt Jr. That's it.
Yes, that's the kid. That's going to be that's your untouchable right now. And then Michael Massey didn't have a bad last part of the season, from what I remember. He had the Indians a couple times. Drew Waters could be, and then Pasquantino was the kid that was the DH that.
Yeah.
It may be a little seasoning, could be something, but they got to get rid of Michael A. Taylor. The problem is that you don't see any of these guys they either got to play small ball or they got to get some power bats. You ain't seen Alex Gordon or Moustakas coming out of that dugout anytime soon to help with the power numbers, or Alex Gordon even.
Right. So
he had 4 power bats in that
Hosmer.
14 and 15. Hosmer, Moustakas, and Gordon. That could at least put a little pop on the bat, and Perez could as well.
And then they had some speed too.
Right. And when they traded Merrifield, I don't think they. Let's see how the return on that trade is, because that's going to be key. I mean, yeah, look when the Guardians traded Kluber to the Rangers, they got Clase, who was a AAA starter or AAA reliever at that time. Now he's the best closer in the game. But how long does that last? You know, like you'll get these lights out closers one year, and then the next year they're either the league figures them out or they get in their own head.
Yeah, the Royals had their kind of like combo of the version of the Nasty Boys there when they won the World Series.
Wade
Colin
Davis,
and
Kelvin Herrera, and Ventura was a starter. God rest his soul.
Wade Davis.
Yep, he was the main closer, and then they had Herrera.
Holland. Was it Holland?
He may have been in the bullpen. Yeah, let me pull up their 2014 or 2015 stats. Yeah, once you got to the 8th inning with that team, that was over.
Yeah, almost the 7th inning, because it was just like they just one had the 7th, one had the 8th, one had the 9th, and you were done.
Yeah,
Holland.
Yeah, Holland was the closer. Then you had Kelvin Herrera, Wade Davis, and then Franklin Morales and Ryan Madsen. Yeah. So yeah, it was Davis, Herrera, and Holland.
Yeah. In fact, I think a couple of people even said it's almost like you got to be up on them after the 5th inning. It's just your chances of winning are really decreased.
Pretty much, yeah. I wonder if Rob's having either power issues or internet issues.
Yeah, really.
I thought maybe he's doing a complete reboot or something to try to. I don't think his laptop is real fast.
Gotcha.
At loading up.
Sports Time Machine, yeah, it's a little bit of a shock. I mean, it's a lot of it's what have you done for me, and FX has the games this year. Wow, or Fox Sports 1 has the games. Yeah, Fox Sports 1. Like, I think I don't know who gets the.
Is TBS doing one of the series as well?
Yeah, let me pull up their because they'll have the schedule.
TBS and FX. I don't know who's doing the World Series.
Fox. Well, Fox Sports 1 gets the NLCS.
So it isn't going to be Joe Buck, right? Because he's with ESPN now.
Right, because then you'll have
who took
I
his
can't tell you that it's not going to be Kenny Albert, is it?
I don't know. It's going to be Smoltz. It's the color guy, I would think. And I just heard him calling
Joel Davis. Wow.
I like that one guy that's a Brewers announcer, Brian
Anderson.
Yeah, I kind of like him.
I can't even tell you who that. Just as long as Bob, I have a cold every other day, Costas isn't calling the NLCS.
Costas is somebody that been doing that for decades now, obviously for like 4 decades. But he was really good back in the 80s and stuff. But to me, he sounds like he's a little too. I don't want to say full of himself, but he just seems like he's been at it a little too long. Like it's not as fresh at it anymore.
Well, I mean, he got the 1 day a week. It's always been.
I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying he's bad at all. I'm just saying I don't think he's as good as he.
I would rather have Ernie Johnson call the games, but he doesn't want to do all the traveling.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah, that'd be good.
I don't say that I necessarily blame him.
We need like a John Miller back or something.
Oh, don't say that to Rob.
He don't like him.
Oh, he
does not like John Miller. Well, I'm trying to think who you had as the TBS broadcasters. You had Skip Carey.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of just from the now 15. You believe it's been 15 years since TBS got the rights 2007 was the first year they got it.
For playoff baseball?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And the worst part is, why did they move their game of the week for TBS to Tuesdays? Like, you might as well just say we don't want the weekly contract anymore.
Yeah.
Like, have it on Sundays or Saturdays.
I know.
Like, have an alternative for. Well, then again, Peacock probably wants their 11 a.m. baseball game to be the only game that matters. So that's probably why they got moved.
Mm.
Which that's a big flippin' joke, anyways. I don't think the teams like playing at noon.
Baseball teams? Probably not.
It's like, oh, congratulations, everybody. Come in an hour early, even though we're having problems with people starting at 1.
Especially if they just traveled or played a real late game or something, then
Right.
They didn't get a chance to really do anything after the game. Or if they did, they're going to be really tired.
Well, that's usually the game where you start your backups or some of your backups.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like a Sunday lineup.
Right.
And for me, 11 o'clock is early because I'm usually not up that early since I retired.
Oh, I know. I napped during the Clowns game today.
Oh,
like at least the first half. Yeah, Rob was like, then when I got done with the morning shift, he's like, take a nap. I was like, yes, I will.
Yeah, the Patriots put a
fourth quarter was more the fourth quarter, and I don't understand how the refs missed the Browns player being out of bounds touching that onside kick.
Mm.
Like they're saying, oh, it's Browns' fault. I was like, no, it's not. And
well, on the Ravens game, the refs missed a pass that the Ravens threw with no time left for a touchdown. He had clearly threw it too late, but they didn't call it.
Wait a minute. So,
Colin Rob. Hey, you coming back?
Damn dog.
Are you going to do a reboot or anything, or let's do an update? Oh boy. Well, we're still here. I mean, yeah, we're still alive, man.
Yeah, it's
time. We are carrying.
What are you doing?
I'll pass that along then. Hobbyist says, hey. Rob is, I'll let him know right now. Rob's getting a bunch of updates on his computer. He said he's maybe getting on now. He was not too optimistic a couple minutes ago, but he's going to see. Otherwise, he was going to say he might not make it, but he's going to give it a shot here.
Well, I mean, that happens. I had one where I had to run like 2 or 3 updates the last time, so that happens.
So we got Sports Time Machine in here.
Mr. Utah.
Hobbyist wants to know if we're going to let you back in. Well, I don't think we really have a way to keep you out. The hobbyist.
I guess because the leader of the stream never shut it down. Anybody that's still in here can still carry on.
Well, they find a little humor in that it's your stream here and you're not in it. So that's creating a little bit of comic relief on the side. So Yeah, well, right. This will be one of the most viewed shows probably ever. Yeah. Where are you at right now? And you got the computer rebooted? I'll ask. Rob wants to know any updates on second half scores.
Let's see here.
Tim is going to look, and
Well, the
Uh,
Carolina and the
no.
Rangers same
Nope.
score.
Nope.
no, he says. All right. So Rob's.
Bills
Yeah,
and Chiefs
I
are still
guess Rob
7-3.
will have to catch Cindy Crawford next time he comes in. But at least we were able to entertain her for a few minutes. We should be in about a minute. She's our age. Actually, she's from an area not too far from. Well, she's from the county where I went to college up there, DeKalb County, Illinois. Yeah, DeKalb County. I don't know where in DeKalb, but the university surrounded by fields. Not Justin Fields, but some of them were cornfields, and you could you had a rich aroma of fresh manure a lot driving by them. Man, would that smell bad driving by some of those. Oh, even have the windows up and it would still get in the car. What? He's singing. I don't know what that means. Oh, no. No, they didn't have any marijuana fields. You got some of that planted in your backyard, Rob?
You think if anybody did, they'd admit it on stream?
Right. Rob's brothers probably does.
Nah.
No comment.
Problem is that you got to run so much electricity just to even get them started.
Is it legal there now?
The heat signature you get be easily spotted. Touchdown Buffalo.
Bills. So is it still spinning on your Rob, or? Two, one. All right. And there you go. What happened there, Rob? Did you? All right.
Ain't no way I'm keeping all this shit on, so don't even think.
Welcome back.
Now that's what you get to weigh out if somebody has COVID in the hospital. This son of a bitch right here, it's called a Killer Model 96. And why they call it because you put it on and stay on for 30 seconds, they go have to go call your next of kin because that it's thick, it's cloth. It's cloth. I mean, look. Oh my God, I couldn't see through it if I wanted to. Now, then this damn thing, in case you're going to see somebody that has COVID, and you do extensive work, like you work on cars and stuff, you can do some welding while you go visit your family. That's not even counting the damn gown you get to wear.
The hobby says,
Ben Collins.
No, it won't. No, it's me who got it. Yeah, I get to wear all that. Hobbyists, come online with us. Hop on here with us. We know the names, but now let's put the face to the names. Tell Rob, hey, I am here, so I'm seeing hey now. So I understand the Bills may have scored a touchdown.
Yeah, they did.
They did. Josh Allen, 13 of 23, 180 for with a touchdown. And hey, they've got 100 yards rushing today already. And it's just getting to be halftime, right? Yeah.
12 seconds. This freaking last part of the second quarter is taking forever.
Hobbyist says I don't do faces. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. All you do is step up to the plate. We all do it. We all do it. What kind of blanket is that Keith's got? Now, is that a Washington Redskins blanket? Let's see. It's got a little bit of burgundy to it.
It is the Redskins blanket.
He says it is.
He's got to show it to us. Yeah. Yeah. But hobbyists, no, definitely.
If he can get the cat off of it.
Yeah.
Cat likes the blanket too.
Looks like a Redskins blanket. It does look like a Redskins blanket. You're right.
Here it goes.
You're right. I've got some Redskins jackets and stuff around here. But I've actually got a
Let's see that.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. There's no doubt about that. That's the old original Redskins. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I still got an old shirt from 1982 that's got the hogs on it.
No,
I'd love to find that shirt. It's probably worth a little something now. Yeah, it's got the nice gold on the backside and got the burgundy on the other side. That's cool. Is that your cat laying on the couch?
No.
Right. Like
No,
I'm trying to figure out what this is right down at the bottom of your camera. Looks like a dead cat.
Way down.
2 feet to the right of your.
It
was a pillow. The way you had the pillow right down there just a second ago. I thought it was a dead cat. I was like, oh shit. Maybe when I reach 10K and don't have to worry about losing zubs. Oh, you'll be fine. You come right on here.
Rams
That's
are on
what I
about
do.
the 2-yard line.
Dead cat.
And Butker from 62. Good.
I've got.
So is it tied 10-10?
10-10.
Yeah.
Well, not the Rams. The Bills and Chiefs are tied at
Right.
10.
Now, is that a Redskins jacket you got?
Yeah,
Yep.
but it's suede.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I've got a Colts. I've got a lot of Colts stuff around here. Not because of me, it's just because of other people. I've actually downstairs. I found it at a Goodwill. Yeah, the hobbyist even says it. To be honest, I thought it was a cat too. You run it back to the beginning there when we was watching that, and
Because
see
the end of the pillow looks like an ear.
it looked like a head and an ear sticking up, and then the other part was the body, and Keith looked like a murderer. Yeah, so. But yeah, downstairs I've got one of my very first videos I showed that I got from
Got an old starter jacket
Oh, okay.
with the leak patch on the what side's that? Oh, over here.
Oh yeah, in the NFL. I've got one of those leather ones or whatever. That's Indianapolis Colts jacket, and on the back it's got Colts written across there. And then downstairs I've got a big clock, and the cool part of it has the temperature, the date, and then the time on it too. It's all pretty cool. So
Rams and Panthers 10-10.
Rams and Panthers 10-10. That won't be the last score of the day.
How much do you think this would be worth?
You know what? It could be worth a lot of money. Now, does it have a number on the back of it? How old is it?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Probably at least 30 years old, Rob. Probably like 35.
Yeah, it's
What
probably
is it?
worse.
Is this stuffed the plush?
Yeah.
It's a plush, but I think a helmet's made out of hard material though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've seen them before too. Yeah.
Huddles. They're called huddles.
Yeah. Now the helmet's been through some stuff. It looked like it's been in a fight a couple times.
Well, it's dusty. It's just got to be cleaned up.
I got you.
The thing to own, now granted they didn't exactly sell these, were the old helmet phones that they used at the draft back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those were slick. But nobody uses a house phone. Well, hardly anybody uses a house phone anymore. So
I don't have a phone in my house. How about you,
No.
Tim?
nope.
Neither do I.
Bob doesn't. How about you, Keith? Keith's too busy taking care of the other cat now. That took one. Welcome back to your stream, Rob. Thanks, hobbyist. Yeah,
comment in the chat if you guys still have a house phone or not.
Yeah, that is cool. I got to go. I got to go film. Have a great stream, guys.
All right.
Hobbyist is taking off on us. I don't have a phone either, says the hobbyist. And how old are you? See, that's the thing. The hobbyist could be 25, 45, or 65, or even older.
I've been on his site. He's probably in his 60s.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
He needs to come on. He needs to come on ours. I don't have a phone either. He says. That's cool. 46.
46.
Okay.
He was close. He said he thought you was in your 60s, hobbyist. So you look a little older than you are. Join the club. Join the club, damn it. Join the club.
No house phone for you either?
I don't.
Me? No. We got 2 cells. How about you, Keith?
No, I don't have a house phone either.
My mom has one, but I'm kind of like, why? Because she'll get phone call. Like, if I go somewhere, I always call the wrong one.
Well,
I wasn't near that one at the time. Hobbyist says I haven't had cable since 2012. Now I can't say that because we like watching our Phillies play. So the only way we can do that is if we have cable through Comcast, and then we get the extra innings thing. I'm not watching a ball game on a computer. Sorry. I'm not watching a baseball game. I'm not watching a football game. I'm not watching a wrestling event on a computer. I'm not doing it. If I can't watch it on my TV, I'm not going to do it. No. You know, I buy a 55-inch screen TV for a reason. I'm not sitting here and watching a damn baseball game on.
Yeah, the computer is for jabroni watching.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's it. It's for coming on here, talking and having fun and enjoying ourselves. Congrats to the Phillies. Yeah, and I'll tell you, they played well. You know, if I could do 3 changes to next year, delete Syndergaard, delete the jerking right field. I just don't like him. Castellanos, I don't like him. And add a starting pitcher. That's what I'd like to do that. Hobbyist says I have Roku. Okay, I don't know what that is. So.
Okay, so Rob, it's either built into your TV or it's like this little kind of receiver thing.
Oh, okay.
That you can have like a Fire Stick kind of thing, where you can download like Amazon Prime, Hulu, Netflix, You might be able to get the extra.
We have it as a choice. I think. Alex, why don't you come on here with strep throat? Why don't you come on for the first time ever?
Well,
You don't say anything. We get to talk to you, and we just see you and be like, okay, Alex has strep throat. Now we can tell him.
Or he could do the speaking device like they have for the ALS patients. Speaking of that, I almost wonder how Mongo McMichael is doing.
Yeah, I haven't heard lately. You could. There's a thing on the phone now that you can type and then hit it and then it says whatever you typed. That's pretty damn cool. They've got one of those that you can. It's a website you can do that. That'd be pretty cool. Hello, jumperonis. Do not pick on my strep throat, you son of a bitch. Beep. Oh, my gosh. Now Alex has got to come on with us.
Nah, he doesn't have to.
Come on, Alex.
Come on.
Hobbyist, all of you guys come on with us.
Yeah, Rob wants Alice to be on there yet.
Who?
Alice. You want the middle one.
Oh, right. We ain't even came close to that lately. We've had 7 on here a couple times. Now, what the hell is Keith eating?
Hmm?
What the hell are you eating in the middle of a bite? You go, And I said, what the hell are you over eating?
Just chips and dip.
Oh, okay. See, now it looked like one of these little things you buy at the store. That's one of those little $1 cereals. So I thought maybe you sitting there eating damn
cereal flakes.
Yeah, cereals and stuff. DeMarco Farr, what's going on? Captain Hook Slave 0001. You guys are welcome to come on here. You have to shoot an email to us.
Wait a minute.
Once you come on, we all get like one question to you. Okay? You can ask me one question. You can't ask the rest of the guys. But you can ask me one question. But all the guys on here get to ask you, anybody that comes on here for the first time, one question.
So, by the way, there was a former NFL player named DeMarco Farr.
DeMarco Farr.
Played for the Rams in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Big, fat, oily guy. How about this? Big, fat, oily guy. I love seeing Rodgers and Brady both lose. They had rough days today, especially. You know what? I'm going to say this. Rodgers looked especially bad at home against the Jets team that everybody in our the whole Jabroni network picked the pack to win by over a touchdown, and they were lost today. They really were.
I said maybe we need to put a little respect on the Jets and the Falcons names next week.
The Giants, all
and
three.
The Giants names too. Yeah.
A lot of teams are earning respect, and then of course, you know the team that you can overlook is the Minnesota Vikings. They're simply 5-1, folks. They got a 2-game lead in the North now, so. Yeah, it's
Seattle is up, 12-3 now?
Seattle is up 12-3, 3:06 left in the third quarter. And Cardinals are driving there. They're down 2nd and 12 at the Seahawks 45. We're going to see what they're going to do here. 3:06 left in the third. Cardinals 2-3, Seahawks 2-3, but this is supposed to be a rebuilding year. Monty Harrison Jr., what's up? What's up? Yes, like I say, all the guys here, how did I meet them? They came in chat one time. They said, Rob, I'd like to be a guest of your show. They popped in here, and since then, they are mainstays now.
Yeah. So and the other key is whatever Tim picks, just pick against it.
Oh boy. Oh, we will kind of look over what we've done so far today as well.
Trust me, for college, I was, from what I have unofficially, 13-23. Ugh, terrible. Unofficially.
And
I was 8-10 in the pros, thanks to that double loss in the 49ers Falcons game.
Yeah, last week.
No, this week.
Oh, this week, yeah.
Yeah, that double loss.
I've already got our college for the week already in. Keith,
do Do you want to save the Yeah, the records.
Now I did not count our the games that we bidded on. I didn't add those in.
Okay.
I just didn't. Keith 9-21, Bob 10-20 for Bob, 11-19 for Tim.
Yep.
Rob
Okay.
14-16. Harris and Mike both 16-14. That was over the weekend. So, what's your favorite scary movie? John Daly II. I don't really have a scary movie favorite. I don't watch a lot of movies. I'm not a big movie buff, though.
I'm not a scary movie guy.
I'm just not a movie guy. I'm just not. And now the Cardinals. No. The Seahawks have got the ball back at their 19. Did Murray just make a mistake here? I don't know, but they got the ball right back. So they must have done something right. 2:20 left in the third quarter. Seahawks up 9, 12-3. Ball at the 19, so they're going to have to be pretty careful. Man Pincus, Obu, Brandon Bowman. Any of you guys would like to come on with us? Shoot an email up here to us.
Yeah.
Hello, all new people. These are all new to me.
A lot of new people to me too. So if you'd like to come
Popo
on
yesterday, and I don't know where Popo is.
Yeah, all you got to do is show it.
What's up, Jay
Green? Yo, what's up? All you have to do is shoot an email on the screen.
Where are you guys from?
Right.
What state?
Yeah, tell us that, and then even better if you can tell us on live. What you do, you shoot your email up on the screen. What I do, I send you an invitation to join us. You'll leave YouTube. You'll go to your email. You actually go to your email and poof.
John Daly II is going to come in and stab one of us here pretty soon because that's the opening line of Scream. What's your favorite scary movie?
I watched that. I may have watched the second one.
Like I said, I watched the new Halloween movie yesterday, and with very low expectations. And although I don't really like the idea of having the supernatural elements to it, watching it kind of as a movie, just as a standalone, it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. Out of a 10, you would give it in points.
Again, as a standalone,
you can go point something if you want to too.
Ramsey scored.
Oh, Popo was here.
Papa Maluga. Yeah, that's who we wanted. Papa. We wanted to get Papa on here yesterday. So
I went in again with very low expectations, but I was
even those low expectations were not met.
A little dark out. It already gets dark.
Yeah.
Now is the sun shining where you're at, Tim, or is it starting to get dark?
It's starting to get dark. I can tell you when the sun goes down tonight.
Yeah, it's starting to here too.
Yeah, it's starting down here too.
And then Keith is probably still sunshiny.
Yeah, there's still some light coming through the blinds. You can see the blinds.
I mean, it's still light, but it's cloudy.
Yeah, we got a little bit of cloud going on out here too. That shows more light than it really is. It looks a lot darker out there than that. Yeah, but that's like golf. If you ever watch golf and they play in late in the evening and all, it always looks a lot lighter than it is.
Well, they always say that it is darker than what it is.
Yeah, with the camera.
That's what they always say.
The
camera wells and everything lighted up a lot more. Yeah. Wow, man, oh man, who has surprised you guys today? Who is the one team that's like, okay, look, to me it's the Jets. It's got to be the Jets, man. I mean, I realize it.
Falcons are starting to look like a teammate.
Falcons with Mariota, they're looking
deserves
for
a little bit more respect.
Oh,
it's Rams 17, Carolina 10.
How about you, Tim? Who's a surprise to you in the NFL right now, especially if it's already played today? If they've already played today.
I mean, granted,
the Giants,
Jets, Jets, and Falcons are the top three surprises so far.
Now, are you surprised by your Browns going 2-4 right now? Let's be for real about it. No. Be for real. You're not.
No, because
Will Jobber Chamberlain 99. What's up? Hi, Big Harry Johnson.
Jeez.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not even going to ask for his. I'm not going to ask for his email. It's probably got scrotum here 93. Yeah.
The problem is that the
Big Harry
Clowns
John.
rushed the ball 16 times today. That's it. Chubb gets 12 carries. Bull crap. You should get more than that.
How about how many times the Falcons threw the ball today? Did you guys see that?
No,
No.
what was the number?
It
50?
is nuts. Take a guess, Keith. How many times?
Well, since you're asking, I'll say 51.
No. I'll say like 13.
Tim says 13. Bob says
25.
Marcus Mariota today went 13 of 14, 129, 129, and 2 touchdowns. Huntley ran the ball 16 times. Allgaier ran it 15 times. Mariota ran it 6. That's 31, 37, 40 runs, and 14 passes.
Mo Pace, Vance Hoyt. Are these people changing their names on us here?
No, this is offline.
Van Hoyt,
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, two people keep changing their names.
That's the thing. The YouTube. I mean, not
I
YouTube.
saw
but
Popo yesterday, so I mean, he put the rest of them.
Like I say, if they want to come in, all you got to do is say, "Hello, Rob, let me in." But then they have to throw me in.
How many people are live in here right now?
It's only 2. It's only 2.
So, yeah.
Well, it's somebody switching the names.
That's all
somebody is.
But the thing is, a lot of times that StreamYard.
One of them's probably Alex.
StreamYard to grab you once in a while and then slow you down from coming back in. I don't know why they do it, but once in a while they do it. If you use too many email addresses coming in through here, they catch your IPS. Or was that what they? Yeah, IPS.
Provider,
yeah, they catch your IPS, and then all of a sudden they block you.
Or IP address.
Then you can't come in for like a week. In the third quarter, Rams 17, Panthers 10. Rams 9.5-point favorites. We all took them today, and I went over the total. So if they're going to go over the total, they're going to have to score a couple more touchdowns. Yeah, actually, 2 more touchdowns if they're going to do that, which is possible, which is very possible. But the Rams have got to score touchdowns, and the Panthers can have field goals. Seahawks now only up 12-9. The Cardinals.
Yeah, I saw the Cardinals put some points up.
Cardinals have put a touchdown on the board, and they're looking to get an extra point to get within 2 points now. Vance Hoyt, what's going on? Yeah, they may have already kicked off.
Yeah.
It's in the third quarter.
Seattle's got 1st and 10 at the Arizona 44.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Is it still 12-9, 12-10?
12-9.
Yeah, so they missed their extra point then, yeah.
Buffalo and KC still 10-10.
Yeah. And I guess who the Browns get to face next week? The Ravens.
Yeah.
Well, there's a win for
you. There may be some there might be some tricks handed out for next Sunday.
Where are they playing at?
In Baltimore.
Baltimore. Yeah.
Baltimore?
Yeah. And then the Packers.
Ooh.
The Packers today, they get held back to 10 points. Who are they going to let loose on next week? They're going to Washington. So I'm sure Washington is going to be the ass whippers. I mean, they're going to
get like 56-3.
Oh, they liable to put 80. They liable to put 70 on the board against them. It's going to be
the Packers are lucky to score 70 in 5 games.
Yeah. How about the Jags today? The Jags did not play the greatest game in the world. They blew a 10-point lead, and the Colts end up winning 34-27. And now the Giants are coming down to play the Jags next week.
The Browns, how many did they win of their next 5 games? They're at the Ravens, home against the Bengals, at the Dolphins, who might be healthier then, at the Bills, and home against the Buccaneers.
1.
Yep, that's what I think.
And it might be the Buccaneers game.
It could be. Mm-hmm.
Who's playing tomorrow?
Tomorrow night's game is sadly the Broncos and Chargers.
Oh, Broncos, Chargers.
Yeah, so they take baseball off. Okay, baseball's not playing on Monday at all.
Apologies to any Denver fans out
Hold
there.
on, not so
Baseball,
fast.
but
Not so fast.
Now they'll play if it goes to the fifth game.
If it goes to the fifth game, there will be baseball.
I thought they had to try another travel day.
No.
No, they don't get a travel day. Okay.
The Yankees are facing elimination if they lose tonight. So
Yeah. Let me ask you this: would they play a night game?
Yes.
Yeah, they're both 7:00 games.
Yeah. Okay. And then they start Wednesday night with the ALCS. Yeah. Wednesday night.
Yeah, that's right. That would be Wednesday because Tuesday the only game was the NLCS, which is why we kept picks for Tuesday next week.
Yeah. We can do that this week. Yeah, we can hold it. We can hold
especially since the game doesn't start until 8:00 on Tuesday.
Yeah, and a lot of times we get started. Sometimes 6:30, 6:45. What's new, everyone? If any of you guys like to pick games too, you got to come on at least one time with me first to let us know that you've got 2 eyes. Well, you don't have to have 2 eyes, but at least you got to be able to have a computer set right there in front of
you. You got to have a face.
You. Yeah, you got. We hope for a face anyway. Yeah, and you don't have you can have somebody talk for you. We don't care about that. But
if you have no face, if you're like the headless horseman or something, you're not.
One of these times, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put something here, and I'm gonna have something right here, and I'm gonna have them looking like this and be like, "All right, what is going on now?" Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, it's nuts, absolutely crazy. So we have one undefeated. It's still the Eagles. Are they go leave Philly tonight undefeated? Are they going to be undefeated at the end of the night, Keith?
Yeah, but I think that's going to be a close one.
Tim,
in my not so glorious wisdom, picked the Cowboys to cover, so I guess I'm going to assume they'll win.
Well, if that is, they're getting 5.5 points. So
yeah, I think they should win by more than a field goal.
Okay, yeah, but
even then, I think it'll be
How about you, Bob?
It'll be close, but I think they'll win.
You think the Eagles will win this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you actually gave 5.5 points up. See, I'm one of the few people that thinks the Eagles are going to win, but by less than 5.5. I think they win by a field goal tonight. But I'll tell you what, I won't be surprised to see one quarterback or more getting taken off the field tonight. That field is made out of concrete, brother. You should not have to play on garbage like it. It's terrible.
What?
It's the Philadelphia's field, yeah.
It's grass, isn't it?
It's grass, but underneath it, it's pure. It's made out of, I don't know what the hell they got on it, but you don't want to fall down on it. It's and they call it grass. All right, watch it. Look at it when you see it tonight.
Is it painted concrete?
It's painted dirt. It's painted dirt, pretty much. Yeah.
Kind of like the old municipal stadium.
Yeah, it's Cincinnati. I mean, at Cleveland. Yeah.
Yep.
Cleveland. Remember when Cleveland had Biner and all those guys, and they were playing all the time?
Yep.
That stadium. Oh yeah.
That was painted dirt. Bernie Kosar even called it painted dirt.
Yeah.
Because the worst part is you share the stadium, and then they get torn up, and then you're trying to say in October, November.
Who they share it with?
The Indians.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, up until '94.
Oh yeah. Well, I was wondering if they shared the football stadium, kind of like Miami does now with the University of Miami.
No.
They share it, and to me, that is a recipe for disaster.
Cleveland State doesn't have a football team, and then they don't do any of the high school playoffs.
And they should.
They shouldn't. That's Northeast Ohio. The only draw is where Hoyer went to school, which is St. Ignatius.
Oh, okay.
There's only maybe 3 or 4 in the Northeast Ohio area that could draw
Yeah.
maybe even 15,000 for a game, which is a ton.
Yeah, down here in Virginia, the places where you really, really, really want to watch high school football is closer to the coast. Virginia Beach, Newport News, Norfolk, Williamsburg, down in that area, Richmond, and there's a ton of good talent. Now, the most talent I ever been, when I lived in Texas, they would play games at Kyle Field once in a while, where at College Station, where Texas A&M plays, and they would draw 20,000 people. You think about it, that's a hell of a lot of people for a high school game. And the thing of it is, the college campus, it's not the easiest thing to get to in the world when you go playing like that. So it's wild.
Yeah. Well, then again, also the Northeast Ohio isn't exactly sending a lot of D1. They send some. I mean, you'll get one every few years, but
yep. So far, Brian's picks to the Jabroni Network. Bears we had against Washington. They get that one. They're up +4 on us. Colts and Jags, we had the Colts. We get that one. +3 again. But we had the Packers against the Jets. +4 again. So we got to hope the Seahawks win outright. We got to hope the Bills win outright, and then we can be only 2 back. So we've got a chance. We've got an absolute chance here. See what's happening.
Seahawks are up by 10.
Seahawks really, really are looking decent tonight. They really are. I'm not so sure about how the Bills are going to come through.
They're in the red zone.
They're on the 17-yard line.
17-yard line, 2nd and 5.
Yep. And touchdown Diggs.
So it is 16-10 Bills just that quick. How about that?
By the way, I don't like this delayed. Like, CBS, can you pull up the touchdown graphic a little quicker after they score?
Yeah.
Like this delayed. Oh, let's see. We have to write the and they don't even do the full name. They just like S Diggs. Like, what is this, Tecmo Bowl or something?
Right. And then they show a picture. It looks like a 10-year-old Drew.
Right.
If they've got a mustache. I mean, yeah, let's let Rob do it real quick because Rob draws like a 10-year-old. But let me just show you. Let me just show you a picture of one here. Let's just see if we can do it. All right.
A picture of what, a 10-year-old?
Of Josh Allen. Josh Allen just scored a touchdown.
Yep. And it's 17-10 Buffalo.
Rams are driving on the 20-yard line.
In case you guys can't see it good, there we go. Yeah.
The tongue sticking out.
Yeah, his tongue sticking out. Yeah.
That's way better than what I could do.
And
What's that?
And then he holds a piece of paper on it back.
What are you doing, Rob?
He's drawing the pictures that Fox uses.
Like Fox would do, like Fox or CBS would do. So he'd hold Go
Wyoming, yeah,
something like that, afterwards or some clowny shit like that. But yeah, they. Well, what do you think? What do you think here, Jim? What do you think you're gonna do now?
Is Ed Orgeron doing play-by-play?
and they're 1st and 10 at the 20. Well, you can see they got 3 wideouts on the right, so I think they're going to open up the left-hand side here. There he goes. And I'm like, okay, that's enough. That's enough. We don't need that.
By the way, I tried listening to the Browns radio broadcast. Oh God, is Nathan Segura a complete departure of what Doug Deacon was? He's trying to say like, we, like in everything. He has to come on every fucking little thing. Jesus, it was awful.
We all the way home.
Oh,
no, well, this was last week when I went to go visit my mom. I left at 3 and got there right as the game ended. And so, yeah. It was like all of a sudden, they had a chance to win. I'm sorry, having a 50-plus yard field goal at the end of the game is not a good chance to win, especially if you're kicking in Cleveland.
Yeah, that's not the easiest field. I would say out of 32 fields, that's probably one of the least 3 you want to be kicking.
It's that, the formerly known as Heinz Field is another one.
You don't want to be kicking off of that one. And wow,
maybe San Francisco,
possibly,
depending on which way the wind's blowing.
Right. Well, the wind's always blowing there.
Candlestick was always bad.
Yeah. Especially when you had to kick on the dirt.
Yeah.
Because that's something the today's fans or the young fans don't know about. Guys, we had to kick on the dirt. How
about Chicago?
Oh, yeah, that one's not fun either. Yeah.
That's like kicking off a dirt road too.
I was watching the Cubs play at the Giants one time back in the 80s, and it was a late game. And the Cubs pitcher's hat blew off. And it literally kept tumbling and tumbling and tumbling. It made it all the way to the center field fence before somebody could get it.
I was playing Little League or either one league up from Little League. And I was playing third base one time. And the wind was blowing. And it flew in the air. We had a fence probably 3.5, 4 foot high over the 3 and then it was stands there, just a few stands, and it blew over that like a damn. I mean, it took me at least 30 seconds, 45 seconds to retrieve it, just to go to the fence and wait for somebody to bring it to me. It flew like a kite. I know it went a couple hundred yards. It was crazy. I was like, if I could hit a ball and let it float like that, I'd be fine, But
Rams just scored another touchdown.
Who is that?
Rams just scored another touchdown.
Wow, the Rams are adding on now, 23-10.
23-10.
Yeah, Seahawks are up now 19-9. But the Cardinals have the ball 1st and 10 at the Seahawks 31-yard line. And
3rd and 1 at the 22.
Oh, is that what they got now? Okay. All right.
Yep. Okay, so the Rams just scored.
They did. So they've made it 23. They're looking to get to 24th point on the board.
Let's see if they're going to still count it. That was real close. I don't know if they'll count this
as a touchdown.
Right. Another thing so how many of you remember that, what was it, Illinois Northwestern game in 2010 that they played at Wrigley Field and they had to have all the plays go one end?
Yeah. They had
the same thing happen Saturday night. This was Jacksonville State in North Alabama. They decided to play at the AA stadium of the Angels.
Well, that's the same way they do when they play that not Pinstripe Bowl, but they play the one for Boston.
They have both ends for Fenway.
It may be in New York then. New York where the Yankees play.
No, they have room.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah.
I was
only
thinking
Wrigley Field had the adjustment from when they played there the one time.
All right.
But I remember I saw it on the college football final on ESPN that they were talking about that. And I was like,
I believe when the Bears played at Wrigley Field, the end zones were only 9 yards deep.
They counted that. The Rams, they counted that touchdown extra
24-10 now.
24-10. That is a touchdown. And there's only eight and a quarter minutes left to go. If you're a Mike Emmerich fan,
stop scoring right now. Stop scoring right now.
It looks like the Cardinals have the ball.
24-10 is a perfect score for me.
Yeah, that'll be great. That'll be. I actually need a little more here. I'm Rams in the over,
well,
so I
8 more points and you get the over.
How many more points?
So it's 34 right now, right?
34, yeah. So if they get a touchdown, 2-point conversion.
But it's got to be 8 because it's 41 and a hook. Right? For the over-under?
Oh, it could be 42 or more for me. I'll be over.
Right. Yeah, no, but like another touchdown wouldn't do. A touchdown and a PAT wouldn't do anything.
No, it wouldn't do it. So I need the Panthers to get down there and score, and then I need the Rams to get down there and score, and then I'll be perfect.
Yeah.
That'll be great on that one.
Yeah, if this
Seahawks.
Buffalo KC game hits 54.5, then there better be some scoring real quick.
Yeah, and then the Seahawks and Cardinals. That's that's 28 points, and it's a 51.5. That's going to go under. It looks like. I've took a Seahawks in this ball game, and we actually getting 2.5 points. So it's looking pretty decent right now. Are the Cardinals going for it, or did they kick a field goal?
Well,
You'd think they kick a field goal 19-9. You got to make it 19-12.
4th and 2.
You got to go. You can't go for this. You got to kick a field goal, make it 19-12. You got 10 minutes left to go, and you're down a touchdown. If you don't make this, you're down 10. The Seahawks have the ball. You're 2 possessions down.
Well, now Seattle's got the ball 1st and 10 at their own 35.
So, okay. So they turned it over, huh?
I don't know if it was on.
Yeah, Murray got sacked for a 12-yard loss.
Idiots.
Yeah,
that's Kingsbury. Stupid. You just got fired. You're going away. Nah. Or if you like WWE, do hands like this. Yeah, that Kingsbury. You're
Can
gone.
I do my Vince McMahon impersonation again?
Do it.
You're fired.
19-9. All I can say now. All right, we of course we don't have Brainiac. We got Brainiac. That's right. Yeah, we do have Brainiac coaching the Seahawks up there. They're up 10.
Pete Carroll,
yeah. Pete the dumbass. They're up 10 points with less than 10 minutes to go, and they're not playing. I mean, come on, you're not playing Tom Brady at his finest here. You're playing Kyler Murray. And, there's no way you should let this one sneak by. 1st down and 10, you run the football. 2nd down and 6, you run the football. 3rd and 3, you run the football. You just keep running it down their damn throat now.
What do you think's the fair market value of someone like Kyler Murray?
Fair market value?
Yeah.
Second string.
Not what he's getting paid, but...
Second string.
Not even a starter.
He ain't a starter for my team. No way.
So you're not going to give him over $1 million a year?
The dude will not sit and watch film. The dude will not read a book to find out what makes to read an offense. The only way this dude reads offense is if he's blind and had Braille in front of him. That's the only way he could read an offense. Idiot. He's a dumbass. You've got dumbasses out there quarterbacking though, and he's one of them. When somebody puts that in your contract, okay, they insert that in your contract that you must do this many hours a week of studying and watching film. Somebody knows you're slow somewhere, and then when he comes out and says, "Well, I didn't realize it," that makes you look even stupider. Yeah. You signed the damn thing, and then, I didn't realize I signed that. Oh boy, goofy ass. Yeah, that makes him look even dumber. That doesn't make your team look stupid. It makes him look dumb. Oh, I can't believe they do that. That's a racist thing. No, it's not racist. You know what it is? It's a dumbass thing. It's called a dumbass. There are white dumbasses on this earth, and there are black dumbasses, and there are Indian dumbasses. There are stupid asses everywhere. Kyler Murray, you just happen to take the cake and be the cake dumbass. You're the top of the cake. If we're going to get a good little football man to put on a cake, the dumbass. That's Kyler Murray. 8.5 minutes left to go.
It's like PJ Walker. Oh boy, Ramsey got lucky. He didn't get called for helmet to helmet.
10-point game now. 4th and 23. The Seahawks are going to give the ball right back to the Cardinals, and they're going to have 8 minutes left. So, Cardinals didn't lose a lot there. The Rams up 24-10,
and Walker might be in the concussion protocol.
For the Carolina?
Yes, because Jacob Eason just went in the game because he got pulled off the field.
So who's coming in? Who's coming in?
Jacob Eason.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
The 4th-round quarterback.
All right. 24-10 now in that ball game. It's third. Was it third and 19? Third 19.
Fourth down now, they just handed off the McCaffrey.
Oh, okay. All right. And McCaffrey,
Now they're going to kick it.
12 for 68. So I guess it might go up a couple yards in a second. Let's go back to the Bills and Chiefs. It's still 2:44 left to go in that one.
Well, the Cardinals are third and 19 at their own 8. They must have got sacked again.
So 17-17. The Chiefs must have just scored. Yeah. Chiefs just scored, made it 17-17. It was 17-10. So Allen right now, 17 of 27, 235, 2 touchdowns. Mahomes, 20 of 33, 302, 2 touchdowns and a pick, though. He did throw the pick.
Yeah, Murray got sacked again.
Oh, yeah. What's new? What's new, pussycat? Nah. I used to read. There used to be a commercial we used to sing that.
They had holding on the play, too, so that got declined.
Oh, yeah. You don't need a holding penalty if you knocked him back 10 yards. 3rd and 19 at the 8 for the Cardinals.
4th and 19.
Oh, is it 4th and 9? Oh, okay. So
their own 8, yeah.
So they're punting the ball right back to the Seahawks.
Yeah.
And if the dumbasses would have took the field goal when I said it, they'd be down 19-12 right now, and they would be swapping the ball back and forth with the Seahawks. And all you need is a touchdown. But now you got to have 2 possessions, and there's not a lot of possessions left in this game with less than 8 minutes left to go. The Seahawks are going to get the ball back. Should be close to midfield.
And the Cardinals only have 1 timeout left.
Yeah, 1 timeout left is not going to help them. That's right. So the Seahawks, if I'm a Seahawks here, I do not put it in the air. Keith?
Yeah, they probably don't need to. With
Tim?
I wouldn't.
No. Bob, would you put it in the air here?
Run it.
No. I would milk 3 minutes here. I would take 3 minutes off the clock here. And now it would be down to 5 minutes at least.
And that rookie
that's counting on you not getting that's counting on you not getting a first down. If you're able to get a first down out of it, well. See where Seahawks end up getting the football. I'm gonna guess on their own 45, but that might be a little bit stretchy. It may not get it quite that good.
The running back Penny must be injured because
he's out for the year.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
For who is that?
Knock knock Penny. Knock knock Penny. Knock knock Penny.
The running back out of San Diego State that was a starter for Seattle.
Oh, Seattle's starting running back. Yeah. Okay.
Walker's 14 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown.
He does. Geno Smith, 6 rushes, 44 yards, 7 rushes, 7 yards carry, 19 of 28, a pedestrian 180, but that no touchdowns you can deal with. But that next number, interception, 0. That's what you got to have. That's what you got to have. If you're going to have a pedestrian quarterback, he's got to have 0s under that interception mark.
Well, that's what Murray has. He's 17 of 26, 193 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions.
Uh-huh. And how many times has he gotten sacked today?
5.
Yeah. I think it's 4 anyway.
But Geno's been sacked 5 times.
Yeah. So he didn't turn the ball over anyway. Murray hasn't turned the ball over.
No.
And they're on the Arizona side of the field. They're at the 48, 1st and 10 at the 48 now. Let's see what Seattle does. There's no way I'd put the ball in the air here. No way. You're up 10 points. You take the air out of the ball right here.
Yeah.
If you got to punt it, you give it back to them with less than 4 minutes left now.
Okay, so I'm looking at the NFC West standings. They're showing it on Fox right now. The Rams win and the winner of the Cardinals-Seahawks game, there will be a 3-way tie atop the NFC worst at 3-3.
3-3. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I've been looking at it today. It's crazy.
God almighty.
It's crazy.
Mediocrity at its finest.
How about your Browns? 2-4,
but
with Pittsburgh, 2-4. And guess who's in first place? Cincinnati and Baltimore, 3-3. That's it, bro. That's it. They're a game out right now. Yeah. And nobody's spreading their wings right now except the Vikings and Dallas.
You wonder how much of this is going to be we're going to
Philadelphia.
wait till the second half of the season.
Well, and the Jets, who, you got to have wings if you're a Jet.
Jay,
You're not gonna fly
Yes, you do. Yeah, so Eason's going to stay in the game for the Panthers. So it looks like Walker got pulled for concussion protocol. Baker's like, if only I could stay healthy.
I had to go plug my phone in. I hadn't plugged it in 2 days. I had 2% left. So.
Oh, that's pretty good, Rob.
What's that?
Oh, McCaffrey, long run. And he's down at the 17-yard line of the Rams. So,
1st and 10.
Nice little screen pass from Eason to McCaffrey.
They're going to go over for us. They're going to go over for me yet. I'm feeling it.
Well, you know, Carolina ain't kicking a field goal here, so.
No, right. They're down how much?
14.
Yeah. You can't do that. But do they pull a Commanders, score a touchdown, and then go for 2?
No.
That way they can enforce themselves by having to score 3 times. That's the Commanders for you, dumbass.
Seattle used a timeout somewhere, and I don't know why. But they're
maybe the play clock went down.
Right. When they're running the football and get down to 3rd down and whatever they had, rather than run the next play. I don't understand. Does anybody understand why when you get down to 1, you go timeout rather than, okay, I can actually snap the ball at 1, and the clock does not stop, you dumbs. Oh, I don't understand that one. That's
I
one
want
time.
to go talk about what play they want to run.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Well, either that or that's the plan, that they run it down as much as possible on 3rd down.
But that's just like when they punt and stuff. A lot of times you're giving the other team a second or
They
two.
only took 1 minute and 1 second off the clock. That's
what is it already 4th down?
Yeah.
What are they doing now? Did which call their last time out? Did they use
Our Cardinals are 1st and 10 at their own 4.
And do the Cardinals still have a timeout left?
Yes.
A minute. Now, come on, something's wrong with that. They didn't use the clock efficiently at all. But that's the Seahawk. That's not the Seahawk way. That is the its way.
Well, they ran the ball 1 time for 2 yards, then they threw 2 incomplete passes.
Hold on.
Oh, well, that's stupid. That was stupid. They should have run the ball, dumbasses.
Interception in the end zone for the Rams, possibly.
Yeah. And that's why Pete Carroll does not get Coach of the Year. You got the ball at their 50.
Yep.
You can put your
like
hands around
you
can put your hands around their throat and end the day. 1st down, you run the football. What do? 2nd down, I think we'll throw it. What the hell? 3rd down, what the hell? Let's throw it again. And what do? We run them. What did Keith say? 1 minute 4 seconds.
Minute 1 second.
Minute 1 on a possession. And they should have had 3 more minutes on that possession right there. 3 minutes more.
It's about 1.5 minutes usually for 3 running plays.
Well, if that is, it's 40-second clock now. They run that 40-second clock. So, yeah, you can run a whole 3 minutes almost if you run it effectively. Not run it through the middle. Run it around the end or whatever. But I don't know.
Yeah, you got.
They're 3rd and 3 at their own 14.
3rd and 3 at their own 14. What have they got? About 5.5 minutes left?
6:20.
Way too much time. And they're only down 19-9, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, way too much time. And now watch Murray.
4th and 3.
And they got to now they got to go for it. No, they don't. They punt it. You know, you can punt it because you know who you're going against.
Seattle might only use another minute.
Yeah, right. Seattle may throw the ball 3 times and use only 15 seconds off the clock. Dumbasses. They're going to punt it. They'll punt it.
I don't think you'd go for it.
Yeah, you can't. Not at your 15. That's another field goal minimum.
Who was
I
it?
don't think the Panthers game is going to go over.
No, it don't look like it is.
Yep. And now did the Rams end up getting the ball?
Yeah, they intercepted in the end zone.
Okay. And how much time's left in that game now?
Well,
2
minutes.
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning, and the score is
24 to 10.
24 to 10. So it looks like it's going to be an under here. And looks like the Rams may end up holding up there on that one. Okay, I got that. Tim's got the under, too. Harrison's got the under. Travis has got the under. Mike's got the under. And Bob's got the under. Me and Keith got the overs on that one. So.
The Jaguars, I think it was, went for it on 4th down on like their own 35, 40-yard line today.
It didn't make it. Didn't make it. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, though, is I wonder how many of these are going to be. They're going to pick one game out of the season, like say they're out of the playoffs or something, or if they know they're a lame duck coach.
Yeah.
We are not punting this entire game. I'd love to see it. I really would.
Yeah.
Guess what? Punter, you get the day off. Have fun. We're to go for it on every 4th down.
Don't put him on your roster and get yourself an extra defensive back.
Yeah. Well, sometimes the punter's the holder, though. That's the issue.
Speaking of needing extra defensive backs, who was that earlier today that almost ran out?
The Cardinals did go for it on 4th down, and they got it.
They went for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only Cliff Kingsbury, folks. Only Cliff.
It's 2nd and 10 at the 30 now.
All right.
And we still got 12 minutes to go in the 4th quarter for the Bills and the Chiefs in the slow-moving game.
And then the tied game.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Yep.
Yeah. That's not going to be.
Both teams to score again.
That's not going to be an over either. It doesn't look.
Well, if it goes 24-24 into overtime, you've got a chance.
Well, not really, because first
touchdown.
touchdown.
Both teams can kick a field goal that's 54, and then somebody's hopefully going to score to win. So you could get to 57.
Yeah. It'd be tough, though.
Cardinals are, it looks like, at the 45.
Bob took them. Tim took them. Cardinals
yeah,
got
they're not going to come close to winning by 3.
Well, all they got to do is get 2 touchdowns, and they win. They win.
Well, Murray passed short left to Moore at the 38 for -7 yards. So now it's 2nd and 17.
Soon as you think you got Murray figured out, he changes a question.
Kingsbury called that call.
Now, maybe Murray called that from a huddle himself, the 2-minute huddle. Can you imagine?
Well, the Cardinals are killing the clock better than the Seahawks.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Seahawks defensive coordinators walking over there to what's his name? Pete. Walking over to Pete and say, look, just let them keep it. We got a better chance of winning.
Yeah.
We got the ball. I'm always worried about us fumbling. We can fumble the ball away and they can score 7. Right now, we've got it under control if you just let us take care of things, Pete. Oh, my God. That's some crazy shit. That's what that is. That's crazy. Yeah. All right. So it's 2 minutes left to go in the 2 minutes left to go in the Panthers game. 24 to 10. Is that right?
Yes. The Panthers just took a timeout, so it's 3rd down and 4.
And how's this kid looking? How's this new kid for Panthers looking? Is he looking pretty good?
He threw the interception in the end zone. So.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So the Rams have the ball now.
Yes.
And how many timeouts does the Panthers still have? 2?
0.
None. All right. So
they just used their final timeout.
All right.
With a minute 56 to go.
Right. They can't knee on the football. They got to run the ball twice.
And
If they get a
timeout
first-
LA. So
Yeah. If they end up getting,
Achoo!
bless you.
Murray decided to run the ball for 6 yards.
All right. So now it's 3rd and 11, right?
Yeah.
3rd and 11.
But that,
Let's-
and I think he stayed in bounds. So
Oh well, yeah.
You got
You got to do that. You got to be smart about the clock.
Well, it's about to be 4th down, isn't it? No, 3rd and 11.
Pass
If you
incomplete.
threw an incomplete
Now,
pass.
now it's 4th.
Fourth and 11.
Now it's 4th and 11. And
They'll
if they
go
went
for
for
it.
if they went for it 4th and 8 after 15, they are going for it 4th and 11
3
here.
from their 14.
Well, it was 4th and what?
3 at their 14.
All right, so now 4th and 11. Now you put 8 DBs in, and all you got to do is have one person follow Kyler Murray. Just make sure he does not run by you. But we'll
Cooper
see.
Kupp on the end around gets enough for a first down, and this game is over.
So they're going to put the knee to it twice in that game, and maybe 3 times if they have to. Which Cardinals will probably call like a dumbass, they'll probably call their last time out right now for the 4th down.
Yeah, but Pete Carroll might call a timeout. You just never know.
Well, it don't matter if he does because they just had an incomplete pass.
Well,
So
yeah, but I mean, if it was
Yeah,
run,
but I'm just saying the Cardinals can ill afford to use any timeouts now. They need to keep it one they got.
mhm.
So let's see what they're going to do.
3:59 to go.
Interception, and this might be a pick six, almost a pick six.
Oh,
For who?
for the Seahawks.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Hold on. It said return 50 yards.
50
hold on.
yards.
Hold on. He might have thrown it to the end zone.
Yeah, intercepted at the 25.
I think that might be where they.
Yeah, 50 yards to the other 25. So,
Yeah,
Yep,
25 to 25. How about that one?
Mhm.
Nothing like having a good 4th and 11. A nice stout 4th and 11.
Now,
You throw the
how
ball-
much time do you think Seattle will take off the clock now?
Now, let's write it down. How much time's left?
3:52.
3:52. And how many timeouts do
1 for the Cardinals.
one timeout? There's no sense in them not holding that ball to the 2-minute warning. No sense at all. You run
Well,
the
they can
football,
call one timeout right away, but then they should still be able to run a minute 20.
even
Oh.
more than that. You should be able to run. And
They
now,
should get it down to at
now,
least 2:20.
why wouldn't you do this? If you ever want to do an end around, do one of these end arounds and come back around that way. You can take 15 extra seconds off the clock, let them run. When the receiver sees nothing's going on, slide. You don't care if you lose 15 yards. Who gives a shit? All you do, you run 15, 20 yards and just go nuts. That kind of way. Just be careful, hand the ball off, but still,
Don't
3:52.
hand it off to the wrong team.
Right. Don't do that doofus move at who was at this earlier today, fumbled the ball backwards.
Allen.
Ravens?
Allen did it too, but somebody earlier on.
Ravens.
Yeah, that's right.
Jackson.
Jackson did it. Yeah. And the Giants ended up jumping on that. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for Seattle.
1st and 10, 3:52 left, you say.
Yeah.
You run a ball, you run a zero shot. You run it right behind its center. You don't do anything. You just run it straight. If it don't take but 3 seconds off, that's fine. Let them call their timeout. That's all you want right here to do is milk their timeout. See if they use it.
Walker just went up the middle for -1 yard.
That's fine. That's fine. Did they use their timeout?
Nah, I don't know.
We're going to see.
Doesn't say anything about a timeout.
If not, you get back in the huddle right now and you tell them, snap on one, and not my call of one. You look at the when we get down to 4 on the play clock.
Down
I
to
go,
3:04.
okay,
So apparently they didn't.
right. Now try the end around. I say.
Kneel again.
Somebody made a mistake on CBS. It says Walker up the middle to the 26 for minus 49 yards.
Yeah, they just fixed that on Yahoo Sports too.
Minus 49 yards.
Actually, he
Rams
picked
game's
up a yard.
over.
Now he got 3 yards.
So the Rams and Panthers finished up at 24-10.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, 24-10.
It's 36 from, I guess, the 20.
All right, Rob gets it. Tim gets it, and he gets the under. Harris gets it. He gets the under. That's his lock of the week. Keith gets it. He went over there. Mike gets it and the under. Bob gets it and the under. Travis gets it and the under. All right. Now we can flip the page. Turn the page. All right. What's this Bills Chiefs game looking like? What's that just now? 17 still tied at 17. Chiefs have the ball.
Y'all are gonna have to keep me updated. I'm switching over to the Guardians game.
All right.
Oh, cool.
What's the Chiefs doing now? The Chiefs got the ball, Bob.
It's on a commercial right now. I don't know.
I got you. And now, how much time's left in that other game?
Actually, Kansas City just kicked a field goal. That's why it's in commercial.
The Cardinals
Oh.
used the final timeout.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they did use their timeout. Okay. And how much time's left?
3:01.
Let's see. Seattle got 17 yards, was it?
Yes.
So they're
1st and 10 at their own 46.
1st and 10 at their 46. And how much time did you say is left? What?
Somebody's got 301.
301. 1st and 10. So now, what you do is this.
Okay.
You try in the round, or even a double reverse. I don't have a problem with that. You run it around and hope for it to go down to maybe 250, something like that by the time he gets down. There's a chance you might be able to run it to the 2-minute warning before the second play has to go off. If not, you don't worry about it. You just make your play.
Well, it's 2nd and 10 with 2:22 to go.
2:22, okay.
And then the next play, you might not even have to run a play to the 2-minute warning.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't have to run one now, then it's gonna be what, second? It's gonna be 3rd down, right? Or 2nd?
It's 2nd and 10 right now.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. Let's see if they have to make a play before. I think they're gonna have to do a play before the 2-minute warning. I think they will have to.
2:12 to go.
They're getting ready to snap the ball, though, aren't they?
I would think so.
You would think it would have to.
Unless they took a delay a game or something, but
Could have been. I don't like that. I don't like losing 5 yards.
I don't like to do that either.
No, I don't like losing 5 yards there. I'd actually rather see them use their timeout with a second left, and I don't like it either. All right. So what is it? 2nd and what did you say? 2nd and 15?
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now with what, 2 minutes and
12.
2:12 left. So they're going to have to snap a ball. Yes. So I probably wouldn't take a knee here. You could, I guess. You're up 10. There's no way I try a field goal. That gets you nothing anyway. You're up 10. You'll be up 13. What's that good? That does you no good. I'd punt it through the end zone. Well, I heard a car go by.
That
Yeah,
sounds
car
like
went by my house.
Man, Bob's got some hot rods going by his house.
They sure do. When it gets dark, they like to fly up here. I mean, it's just an old country road, but during the day it's fine. But at night is when they like to rev off their engines.
So it should be getting almost to the 2-minute warning now with Seattle. Should be getting to the
Yeah,
2-minute
Five.
Yep,
Yes.
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning, 3rd down and whatever it is. 3rd down and whatever.
Yeah, the site's kind of messed up. It says they got a 0-yard gain, but now it says 2nd and 19. And
Because there was a holding penalty on 2nd down.
okay.
Okay, we got you.
Well,
So
That's
now-
why there was the big delay, because there was probably a holding call.
Right.
All right. So
So-
And then they
third-
ran another play.
So now, this is what I would do. I would tell all 5 guys on my offensive line, soon as we center the ball here, I want you to grab their jersey, and I want you to try to yank it off of them. Each one of them. I want you to try to yank their jersey off, and I want you to just run forward as far as you can, guy. If you can get to the first down line, fall down. Then the next thing you're going to do, they're going to do a holding penalty, and they're going to bring them back 10 yards. And then the clock, whatever's went off so far, will count. And just keep doing it. Yeah, why not?
It's almost
right?
like, remember when there's the big outrage when there was the intentional safety and the Ravens intentionally held.
Intentional penalties, and then they start the clock back up again each time and doing that. Yeah. So let's see.
You don't want to back them up too much where they have they get easy safety and then it's
Well, right
only down 8.
now, Seahawks are on the Cardinal side of the field, right?
No.
Oh,
No,
I thought they got a 50.
Yeah, that was a mistake on the 50-yard return. They didn't.
Oh, okay. All right. I got you. I understand. So yeah, you don't want to do that then. No, you want to just run it through the middle, and now you're gonna have to kick a ball roughly 120, 115 left, and you just kick it on the other side of the 50, and you say, Cardinals, you're down 10, do what you can do. We're gonna play 8 DBs, and one of them is gonna shadow Murray every second. I don't care if you got 2 guys shadowing Murray. You make sure he doesn't beat you with his legs. And I don't think he can with his arm. I'm sorry. I just don't think he can. And we'll see what happens here. So 2 minutes left in that ball game. Bills and Chiefs, how much time's left in that ball game?
About 7.5.
7.5. Was it 2017?
Yes.
2017.
20 to
Kansas City got the
17.
ball.
Oh, Kansas City's already got the ball back. Okay. Yeah, they just kicked the field goal too, right? Yeah. They're up 20 to 17. The Chiefs are. And they got the ball back. Yeah. Allen just does not show up for these big games like he should.
Yeah. So
He's never beat.
They got to put more than 3 on the board.
Yeah, he's never beat the Chiefs, I don't think.
Ryan might not. They've only played once or twice maybe.
Yeah, I think. Well, he played them in the AFC Championship game.
Mm-hmm.
Then I want to say they played in the regular season last year as well.
And Judge hit one just foul down the left field line.
What's your Cardinals? What's the Seahawks?
3-yard run for Seattle, so the clock is
running, so it's going to be a minute.
Close.
It's going to be right
minute 20, let's say.
Right, minute 15, minute 20. Don't call a timeout if you're Seattle. Hold your timeouts. You may need them. When you run down to a second left, when you tell the center,
They took a delay a game.
And that's stupid.
Minute 12 to go.
Yeah,
on 4th down, that's fine. I don't mind that.
Well, I don't like seeing them lose 5, especially if you say they're already back on their end back there.
Yeah,
so now they'll be at their own 35.
2 seconds. Oh, okay.
Well, so they're the 35. Well, okay.
So the other team shouldn't be starting no better than the 35 coming the other way.
Okay, so no, they're going to start at their own 30.
That's the Cardinals?
Yeah, Cardinals will start at their own 30.
Yeah, punted to the 30 out of bounds. So Arizona's at their own 30.
That's fine.
Yeah, you can deal with that. Now you send
with
your
a minute 8 to go.
You send your 8 DBs out there and you say, okay, look, let's see how well he can run for 10 yards and let's tackle him in bounds and give him a shot too. If you get a chance,
So what do you think they'll turn it over? Or do you think they just run out of time?
What do I
or do you think they score?
I don't think they'll score a touchdown. No.
You think they run out of time, or
they may get a field goal? They may get a field goal. They're down 10, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're able to get in field goal range, you take that field goal quick as you can, and then onside kick.
I think Kyler Murray sacked for an 8-yard loss.
Oh yeah. What's new? What's new, Cardinals?
And then 5-yard pass, inbounds probably, 36 seconds to go.
And now it's third down and what? 13. 3rd and 13.
3rd and 13. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to call that one there, Kingsbury. What you got? 3rd and 13. 40 seconds to go. Down 10. No timeouts. They're gonna pull that one out the ass. That's for sure. What the hell are you gonna do now? He's gonna run it. You watch. He's gonna be running the football here. This is one time. This is one time you tattoo the little tattoo. Zeppelin.
And Seattle called the timeout with 24 seconds to go.
Just to give them one more shot at it.
Pete Carroll, boy, oh boy. I can only imagine people in Seattle what they think about this clown.
And the Yankees are going to be up 1-0.
What happened?
Oh,
Home run?
no.
Yeah,
Rizzo
couple
RBI
base hit.
single.
Couple base hits, stolen base, scored a run.
Mm-hmm.
30.
It's closer play than what you might have thought, but Straw one hopped it in there, and
now is it fourth?
He beat
Is it
the floor.
four? Is it fourth down for the
3rd and
Cardinals?
13, I'm still seeing, but
third
Yeah.
and 13, and you're going to call a timeout? Why, dumbass? Oh my
well,
god!
now it's
4th and
they
5.
completed an 8-yard pass.
So it's 4th and 5 now, and okay.
did they get out of bounds?
Did he get out of
Didn't
bounds?
say, and it's over.
Oh,
It's
the
over.
game- yeah.
They didn't get out of bounds.
Cliff Kingsbury comes on there. I'd like to thank the other coach for at least stopping the clock for me twice in the last 2 minutes. Duh.
So Buffalo's 2nd and 2 at their own 32.
And
So-
nice job, Quantrill. He held the ball a little bit longer than he should have, and he picked Rizzo off.
So what is it? Seahawks
19-9 victor. So
19-9.
So
And Rob went under. Harris went under. Keith
And-
went under. Mike went under. Travis went under. And then Bob picked the Cardinals, but are under. Tim went the Cardinals,
Nelson,
but
and the
went
under.
under. Yep, you did
I
take
was
the
the
under. So you
Cardinals,
do.
didn't I?
Yeah, you get 2 points for that. Yeah, you got 2.
I'm
Everybody-
doing my 500 impersonation like I did last week.
Yeah, the Chiefs
Did
are
I take
looking.
the Cardinals?
You took it. No, you took it. Seahawks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you got 2 points for that, Keith. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I wish I'd have took the Chiefs now. Ain't no way in hell the Bills gonna come back and win this game.
Yeah, it's
No way.
They're at home. So.
I don't understand why I didn't take the Chiefs. I don't understand why I didn't. The Chiefs are just
Well,
They-
now hold on a
they
second.
don't-
Buffalo's got the ball back.
Buffalo's
And they're
got it
down.
first
How
down.
much
Looks
are they?
like.
How much are they down by?
3.
3 with how much time left?
4 minutes.
4 minutes. Yeah, it's plenty of time. But Josh Allen does stupid stuff, man. He likes to run in football, or he won't count on his arm good enough.
I don't know where you're seeing, unless they just changed it. 'Cause I saw a graphic for 4th down.
The 19-9 is a final, though, you say.
Yes.
All right. Only the Cardinals could waste 45 seconds sitting up for 2 plays. Unbelievable. The Cardinals. Let's see who they got next week. That should be good. Maybe they get a bye. They need it. Oh no! They get to play Thursday night. They get to play Thursday night to host the Saints. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, no first down.
No
That's
surprise
simple.
there. No.
So
I think
then-
I'm gonna go in here. I may even go to McDonald's and go grab me a cheeseburger. I want a cheeseburger bad tonight. I don't know why. Jonesing for a cheeseburger, maybe a milkshake. Keith is gonna be surprised in a second because I'm gonna shut the feed down here. But Buffalo is gonna lose. I'm gonna call it right now. Buffalo's gonna lose. They're down 3. They're gonna lose by 6. Chiefs are gonna kick another field goal in a few minutes, and Josh Allen is going to do like he had at the end of the game. I'm hoping for Buffalo to win, but I don't think they're going to. We'll be here Tuesday. We'll be here Tuesday night, guys.
You leaving, Rob?
Yeah. I'm going to go watch the end of the football game, then watch some of the baseball game. It's already 1-0, I think. Yankees 1-0 Yankees in what, bottom of the first?
Yes.
Yeah, bottom of the first. So Guardians have their chance now, and they need to close it out tonight. Guardians have who pitching?
Quantrill.
Quantrill, and the Yankees. Do they have Cole tonight?
Yes, they do.
And then tomorrow, who would the Guardians have pitching if they have to go to a 5?
Maybe Savali.
That's what it's showing on CBS right now, Savali.
Yeah, and then who would it? Yankees.
Tyon.
Maybe Tyone.
Oh, okay. So that should be interesting. And don't forget, Tuesday night, the Jabronis will all be here. Expect us around. Bless you. Expect us around.
We're going to be very, very accurate this week. So
Not.
Well,
Especially not for me.
We're going to be very, very
you
accurate.
learn so much.
It'll be entertaining.
Right. We're going to try to be here around 6:57 p.m. instead of 7 o'clock. We're going to try to be very, very accurate. Yeah.
The rest
I
of the
don't know.
tombstone pizza I did earlier.
Oh, okay.
Well, 3 pieces. Extra
And that's
cheese.
Josh Allen. That's Josh Allen after tonight. They're going to lose. I feel it. I just feel it. I wish I'd have took a Chiefs now. I look back and wish I'd have took a Chiefs. You all have a great night. God bless. Go Guardians. And, of course, go Phillies. We'll talk to you soon. And
night,
we'll see
everybody.
you Tuesday night. Tim, Bob,
Okay.
Keith, my name's Rob. And all the other jabronis will be here Tuesday night. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.